Welcome to the Late Cretaceous, a world standing on the brink of dramatic change. The year is 68 million years ago, and we find ourselves in what will one day become Western North America. Lush, humid, floodplains stretch across the land like life's veins. Ancient ginkgo trees and sprawling ferns create a vibrant green canopy under the warm sun. Powerful rivers wind through this terrain, carving deep channels that flood in the wet season and retreat in the dry, constantly reshaping the world around them. The air is warm, thick, and often heavy with the scent of rain. Clouds gather easily in this volatile climate, their dark bellies swelling as they roll across the horizon. This is a land alive with sound. The drone of insects, the splash of amphibians, the distant bellows of herd animals echoing through the forests. In a world of giants, one stands out above the rest. The Tyrannosaurus rex. Picture this massive predator, stretching 12 meters long, towering over you at the hip, and weighing more than 6 tons. Its name alone screams power, doesn't it? What a beast. This isn't just any dinosaur, it's a massive, jaw-dropping creature from the past. This is the apex predator of its age, the culmination of millions of years of evolution. Today, we dive into the tale of a true titan, a fierce queen in her prime, fueled by an ancient hunger that drives her every move. Exciting, right? Her head alone is nearly the size of a bathtub, supported by a muscular neck built to withstand enormous forces. Inside that massive skull rest teeth the size of bananas, thick and serrated, evolved not to slice, but to crush. Her bite force could shatter bone with ease, one of the strongest ever measured in any land animal. Unlike many large predators before her, her eyes face forward. This grants her binocular vision, and with it, precise depth perception, a crucial advantage when chasing fast-moving prey. Her sense of smell is extraordinary. The olfactory regions of her brain are enormous, suggesting she could detect scents across vast distances, tracking wounded animals or fresh carcasses over miles. And despite her size, she moves with surprising agility. Powerful hind limbs and a counterbalancing tail allow her to pivot and accelerate with explosive speed. She is, undeniably, the perfect fusion of size, strength, and sensory prowess, a masterwork of nature. As the sun climbs higher, heat shimmers across the floodplain. Our T-Rex rises and begins her patrol. Hunger gnaws at her stomach. She opens her nostrils wide, drawing in the scents of the forest. Every shift in the wind brings new information, the musk of herbivores, the faint trace of carrion, the sticky sweetness of rotting vegetation. Step by step, she moves through the undergrowth. Her massive feet press gently into the soil, dispersing her weight across broad pads, allowing her to move more quietly than one might expect from a 6-ton hunter. Forest birds scatter as she approaches, leaping from branch to branch with shrill cries. Her senses lead her toward the river. There, the air is thick with the scent of potential prey. At the water's edge grazes a herd of Edmontosaurus's large duck-billed herbivores that can reach lengths of nearly 10 meters. These dinosaurs stick together in close-knit groups, using their numbers to spot danger early. The adults hang out at the edges, occasionally lifting their heads to catch the breeze, while the youngsters huddle in the center for safety. Though they're a favorite target for big predators, Edmontosaurs aren't pushovers. One kick from an adult can break bones, and a stampede is a force to be reckoned with. Our T-Rex watches quietly from the cover of the trees, her gaze fixed on them. A hunt is never guaranteed. A failed attempt wastes precious energy she cannot easily spare. She waits. Patience has always been the tyrant's ally. As she watches, the sky above her begins to darken. The wind picks up, rustling through the conifers and sending ripples through the fern beds. The scent of rain, sharp and metallic, begins to fill the air. In the distance, low thunder grumbles like some ancient beast awakening. A storm is coming. Not an unusual event in this region. The Cretaceous climate was among the most volatile in Earth's history, with warm oceans fueling powerful systems. For most animals, this is a signal to seek shelter, but for our predator, it is an opportunity. Strong winds will mask her scent. Heavy rain will dampen the sound of her approach, and the rolling thunder will fracture the calm nerves of the Edmontosaurus herd. Above her, a cute sulcote-lined pterosaur glides effortlessly through turbulent skies. With a wingspan as wide as a small airplane, it is one of the largest flying creatures to ever exist. It rides the storm's rising air currents, a silent observer to the drama unfolding below. On the forest floor, tiny mammals, ancestors of creatures that will one day roam the entire planet, scurry for cover, vanishing into burrows beneath roots and rocks. Down by the river, ancient crocodilians watch from still waters, their eyes just above the surface, waiting for any creature to venture too close. This is a world where every life depends on another predator and prey locked in a delicate, eternal balance. The first drops of rain begin to fall, light at first, then faster, then in sheets. Within moments, the downpour transforms the landscape. Rivers swell, shallow pools form. Mud becomes deep and treacherous. Lightning tears open the sky, briefly illuminating the dark, primal world. This is her moment. With the storm at its peak, our T-Rex surges from the trees. The forest explodes behind her as she charges forward, a mountain of muscle propelled by legs as thick as tree trunks. Panic erupts in the Edmontosaurus herd. Their calls rise in a chaotic chorus, drowned almost instantly by thunder. The ground trembles beneath their frenzied escape, but one of them struggles, a young Edmontosaurus, smaller and less experienced. The slick mud robs it of speed, its feet slipping as it tries to keep up with the herd. For the predator, this is the opening she has been waiting for. She locks her eyes on the youngster, her strides lengthen. Rain streams down her face as she barrels forward with devastating force. In a handful of seconds, she closes the distance. The takedown is swift, brutal, efficient. Her jaws clamp down with several tons of pressure. Bone buckles. The struggle ends almost instantly. The hunt is over. With the storm still raging, she drags her prize away from the riverbank and into the dense shelter of the forest. Here, where the rain falls in softer curtains, she begins to feed. Her powerful teeth crack through bone, accessing the rich marrow within a vital source of nutrition. Steam rises from the warm carcass in the cool storm fresh air. The ecosystem wastes nothing as she eats. Small feathered theropods creep out from the shadows, cautious but determined. They wait patiently for scraps, bits of flesh torn free by the predator's powerful bite. Farther away, crocodilians claim pieces of the carcass washed downstream. Even insects gather to feed on spilt blood and exposed tissue. Life continues, even in death. The fossil evidence for scenes like this comes from the famous Hell Creek Formation, a treasure trove of late Cretaceous life. Fossils of T-Rex skulls, massive and thick, confirm their bone-crushing capabilities. Many Edmontosaurus bones, bare-heeled T-Rex bite marks, proof that these clashes happened countless times across ancient North America. For decades, scientists debated whether T-Rex was a pure predator or a scavenger. Today, the consensus is clear. It was both. An opportunistic hunter that would chase down prey when it could, and never ignore an easy meal. Specimens like Sue, Stan, and Scotty have revealed astonishing details. Injuries from battles, infections, fractures, and rapid growth rates that pushed young Tyrannosaurs from small juveniles to towering adults in just a few years. Tonight, our fierce T-Rex stands tall over her recent catch, a true queen of the prehistoric world. With lightning flashing in the distance, the storm starts to ease up, showcasing her as a powerful symbol of the dinosaur age. Isn't that wild? But her reign, and the reign of all non-avian dinosaurs, is nearing its end. Far beyond the clouds, unseen and unknowable to the giants below, an asteroid hurtles toward Earth. Its impact will reshape the world, wiping out 3/4 of all species and bringing an end to the age of dinosaurs. For now, though she is the lord of this last dawn, a testament to the raw, untamed force of evolution. Her life and her hunt feed not just herself, but an entire ecosystem, ensuring that even in death, life continues. One day, the bones she leaves behind will turn to stone, just hanging out there for millions of years, right? Imagine them buried deep in the earth, waiting patiently for someone curious enough to dig them up. When that moment comes, they'll reveal all the juicy secrets of the last true tyrant king. Think about it, what stories could those ancient bones tell? Tales of power, betrayal, and maybe even a bit of scandal. It's like a treasure chest of history just waiting to be uncovered. If you enjoyed this glimpse into the world of Tyrannosaurus Rex, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures into the prehistoric past. See you next time.